Hi, this is Pat Garrity with the Trilliant Real Estate Group, and we were back here for another Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. What I'm here to do today is to try and bring you up to speed on exactly what's going on in our Central Alberta real estate market. As crazy as everything is going on, I think it's important for people to know the numbers so that they can make a decision that is best for their family. Okay, so what are we going to look at? We're going to look at a couple things today. We're going to look at the number of detached home sales, and we're going to compare it to a year ago, as well as number of months of inventory on the market. And then we're going to look at some specific data for each community. So let's start out with our, I always say the mothership of real estate stats, and that is Red Deer. Okay, check this out. You have 163 detached homes for sale. So those are single family homes. How does that compare with last year? Well, last year it was 148. So it is up. It's up considerably. Okay. It's up considerably. And right now we have 1.8 months of inventory. A year ago at this time, we had 2.6 months. It's down almost 13%. Okay. So that's crazy. So as much as I believe we might have peaked a little bit in that residential price point in terms of price, we're still seeing high demand. So regardless of what you're hearing on the TV or listening about here on the radio, we're going into this or we're going to the high interest rates, prices are still strong. Okay. Prices are still strong. Sales are still strong. Let's look at Black Falls. Okay. If you look at the detached category, we had 37 home sales. Last year, we had 36. Pretty much a wash. Incredible month, again, for the community of Black Falls. 1.5 months of inventory in the detached category, 1.6 overall. It's down 37%. Last year, there was about 2.2 months of inventory in the town of Black Falls. So, again, Black Falls was a little bit slow to the party, okay? But now it's starting to see that the inventory levels are dropping. 1.5. Definitely still a seller's market in Black Falls. Doesn't mean you can price whatever you want. People are still smart. They still have to get mortgage approvals. They still have to have appraisals. But what I'm telling you is Black Falls is still super strong, especially in that middle category, single family home, $350,000. You look at the median home sale price down here, 419 has gone up 17%. So that's significant. Let's check out Lacombe and we'll look at that detached category again. 26 home sales last year. We had 40. So down, it's down a little bit, right? It is down a little bit. So last year there was 40. We have 1.6 months inventory, 2.3 overall. A little bit high in the apartments, the apartment style condos. There's a little bit too much in that department. So if you have one of those, be careful how you price. But we're down about 3% in that category in terms of number of days. Last year, about 1.9, so just under 2 months of inventory. And if we look at Sylvan Lake in the detached category, we have 34 sales. Last year, we had 44. So a little bit of a drop off, but that might have to do with inventory. It might have to do with a couple other different things. But if you look at 2.3 months in the detached category right here and 2.2 overall, we're still down. We're still down overall, but 2.3 months of inventory in the detached category, exactly what it was a year ago. And that led to strong prices and a strong market through June, July, and August, and even into the fall. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these other stats that we have here. If you look at comparing the first 5 months, all the different communities, if you take a look at January 22, all the way up to May of 22, look at the number of home sales increased every month in Red Deer. Sylvan Lake, it increased, it kind of came off a little bit in April and dropped. If you look at Lacombe, it dropped a little bit. We just discussed that. So home sales, the number of sales is just starting to wane a little bit. Okay. Median price. So median price overall is up. Okay. It's up significantly. With the exception of Lacombe, it kind of goes all over the place. But the smaller communities, the data is not as probably reliable. But if you look at Red Deer, we're up at 380 for a median home sale price. So that's very healthy from where we were back in January, 320. Months of inventory. Look at that. Isn't that interesting how Lacombe had over 8 months inventory at the start of January, and we've dropped to just over 2 months, like we talked about. The only one under 2 months is Black Falls. And so, yeah, that's fairly significant as well. But if you notice, we got just a little, we got Lacombe and we got Sylvan Lake just rising, and Red Deer just rising a little bit in number of months inventory. So that's super interesting. Okay. What does that tell you? Hey, it still says we got a great market going on here in Central Alberta. Pricing is important. Your marketing is important. Understanding what the buyer's needs, wants, and desires are. Understanding how that is affected by rising interest rates. Okay. So make sure you're pre-approved if you're a buyer. Okay. Make sure you know exactly what you're going to do. Make sure you know the price range you're going to go look at, and know that you're comfortable there. And as a seller, just make sure you know the market. Make sure you know that everything that's happening out there, because it's super, super important. We'd love to help you. PriceYourHouseNow.com. You can go there and we'll help you out. Or TrillionRealty.ca. You can always go in on that website, and you can message us on any one of our socials, and we'd be more than happy to help you. Once again, this is the May summary of our Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. Super glad that you tuned in. If you have any more questions, make sure you give us a call. We'd be happy to help. Have a great weekend. And